Hello everybody, I am the Nerf Wizard, and today I have come to you to show you a mod that I think I'm the first one to ever do. I think people have thought about it, and they've just gone, no, I'll do something else with it. So, I got this idea from seeing all of Lord Draconico's. I'll put a link to his channel in the description below. All of his strayven he builds and stryfe builds. So, I have a stryfe, and I have a raven, but I was like, well, I don't want to have to make a strayven because that would mean cutting up this beautiful raven shell. So beautiful. I did put a rail on, but that doesn't matter. So, but I wanted to do a really cool stryfe build. So what I decided to do was, I epoxied it to a recon barrel, which then is forcefully attached to the raven. And what I've done is, you can also see there's no rev trigger on the Raven. That is because, I hope this works, I'm still fiddling with the electronics. The circuit for the Raven, I'll throw some batteries in it just now, and those batteries are in the normal Raven pack, like so, but, no, it's not going to work at the moment, but they're all linked to this trigger. That is a very cool thing, because how I've done it is the two rail attachment points on the stryfe and on the bottom of the recon barrel, I've opened them up and then put two wires down through them to the trigger, and then they go back to the pack on the Raven. The weird thing is, with this build, if I put batteries in the stryfe like this, I'll put 3 in, and then I'll show you what happens when I put the 4th in, right? I was not expecting this. I know why this happened, but I wasn't expecting it. So 3, I'm not, right? There's no rev trigger, obviously, and that's just I don't have a switch back there. As soon as this goes in, the Raven motors rev. Ooh, nasty. But for some reason, it won't rev off one pack. I'm going to take one battery out of the Raven pack, and then put all the batteries in the stryfe pack, because I want to see. Ooh, don't explode. Because no, that's strange as well, because if I do, say those are dummy batteries, and then I pull the rev trigger, it's still not revving these motors. The only way these motors rev is if I do this. But this is my new primary. I will have to tweak the circuit a bit. I think I know what I'm going to do, but we'll see. I might put a 2-stage switch in, and then, or put just a double switch on that rev, because at the moment the stryfe motors are broken. I blew them out when I did my stryfe mod, which, as you can tell, this is the original stryfe. Yes, I painted it up, sprayed it black, and then silver up here, red stripe. It's all hand painted. Green knobs, because why not? Silver here, and then I just did some little blue detailing on the grip there. And if you can see, I'll have to do it here as well. And then I'm going to have this done up. I'm going to sand this off, sand this down, and then I'm going to have I'm going to take this to a friend of mine, a very good painter, and they'll paint. I'm going to get them to do the Raven and the recon barrel for me in a dragon old styly thing. There's going to be a dragon on it, and then the rest of the blaster is going to be stylized. I don't know what to call it yet. I was going to call it Junkrat because it's just a bunch of pieces, just like Junkrat from Overwatch. But I don't know. I don't know what I want to call it. Because I have Nemesis and Nebula, my two hammer shots, or I should say hammer shot. I shouldn't say hammer shot. They're Sweet Revenges. Yeah, as you can see in my other video, which I'm going to put up very soon, or should already be up when you're watching this. But leave it down in the comments below what I should name this, because I don't know. I haven't tested it in a war yet, but from what you heard, of the 8 AA's revving just the Raven motors. That's powerful. It's very powerful. I'm going to need to put a new cage in there, new motors, eventually, because it will eventually blow the motors out. And it's just so loud. I want it to be very quiet. I've already ordered, I'm in the process of ordering a a canted artifact cage for this, for my Stryfe, and then 2 180s. And then I'm thinking about it, transferring the batteries over to lipos, or not lipos, actually I don't know what they are. They're AA's, but they're connected in a way, and then you plug them in. So, because I found at the local charity shop I work at a remote control tank set, and I opened it up and I was like, I can use those, but I'd have to destroy the tank, so I'm still thinking about it. If not, I'll do lipos or truss fires. Don't judge me. I don't feel like having to rewire this again, because this has already been rewired, and then I had to rewire it again and route all of the wires through there. Because how the wires get to the Stryfe is, like I said, through the middle of this, and I had to punch 2 holes down there, and then they go up through the connector, because there's a gap when you close it where the pin normally comes down. Do I have any barrel shot? Yeah. Just a long shot. When you close the barrel around this, that piece slides down, and then you twist it to lock it. This whole gap is open. So I basically popped the hole there, popped 2 holes there, and then ran 2 wires through it. I did it on the smaller one, actually. And then down along the barrel, and then down into the Stryfe. But leave it down in the comment section what I should name it. I was going to name it Aether, but my mate, I'd be stealing it from Lord Draconic, because he made a strayven, I believe, actually called the Aether. And I don't want to call it Endbringer, because he takes all the great names. Endbringer, or Aether. He has the Argonaut, which is his hammer shot. He has 2 of them. He has the Argonaut and Argonaut Mark II. I'll link both of those build videos in the description below. But yeah, leave it down in the comment section what I should name this beast as well. And as well, I did not take this adapter off, or sorry, barrel connector. And that is for a simple reason. I have built, not for that, but it works. I've built a master key out of, where is it? Out of a Rebel Guardian crossbow and another recon barrel, which is just that. Which I figured, not voice break, sorry, will fit on there, which it does. And it's a bit wobbly. As you can see, it moves quite a bit. But it also makes the blaster a bit heavier. But what I need to do in the future is I need to link these triggers. I'm probably going to thread a piece of metal up through here, up through the back of the end cap here, and then into the, just to literally push this trigger back, so I can literally shoulder this like that as like a bazooka, and then be able to use these 2. But yeah, it's all the locks and stuff have been removed in the Raven. No jam door lock, no rev lock, or mag lock. I did have a little trouble getting the mag in because of how I had originally run the wire, and then when I tried to test the motors last night, because for some reason it worked twice, where I just had batteries in this, and then pulled the rev trigger here, where this would rev, but for some reason it doesn't do it anymore, and I don't know why. We'll see. I might have actually blown the switch in here, because I put, it would run all 8 batteries, because I had the 8 in here, or 4 in here, 4 in here, and then revved it. It would rev these, but it revved them normally. But I think as soon as I open up the current, or open up the circuit by pressing that switch down, it drew current from the 8 in the Stryfe. So I think it burnt the switch out, which is why when all 4 batteries are in it, it completely runs like mad. But I don't want it to do that at the moment. Possibly later on when I get the new motors in the cage for my beautiful Stryfe. But like I said, like I keep saying, leave a name for it down in the comment section below. and I'll have a link to Lord Draconical's channel and some of his builds, which inspired me to do this. Jack, if you see this, you're making a difference. People like me who normally sit around playing video games all day, we're actually out building things, and building things we like. I mean, it's messy up here. It's literally my first build. I painted this, and I rewired it, and then it broke, and then I decided to build that. But I have been the Nerf Wizard, and this has been my version of the Strayven. I will catch you in the next video. Leave a like and subscribe. Thank you. See you in the next video.